All right. Hey, welcome back, guys. All right. I'm so sorry, but need a little slurp there. So let's get into this. And we're going to first just ask um, who, if anyone, is thinking about Leo right now. And then we're just going to ask separate to that what might be in Leo's greatest and highest good? What action might they take right now? This is crazy. We got the Two of Wands. And I'm going to say the same thing that I said with Virgo. Virgo got a different card that was like this, different deck rather. But I'm going to say that it's two people. It's more than one person thinking about Leo right now. Both seemingly, okay, so one is a King of Swords, both seemingly at a crossroads, not knowing what to do. Do they reach out to Leo? Do they not? Who's the other person? Justice, a Libra energy. Unless this is them. I mean, because this could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or this could be Libra. So we could merge these together and say it's just somebody who is at such crossroads because they're thinking about, do I tell the truth? Or do I go ahead and let this injustice continue? I'm sorry, but that's what I feel like. Do I tell the truth or do I let the injustice continue? I thought it was going to be two people, but this makes me think it's the same person. Just because, I mean, unless Leo is dealing with two air signs, let me just see. Can I get clarity on is it one or two? Because I gotta figure out how to read this. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. I think it's one person at this point, only because Five of Pentacles is somebody's tired of leaving Leo out in the cold. This is the need to bring, and to get a 10, we would have to have, two people involved. This is one person who's tired of being out in the cold or tired of leaving Leo out in the cold. I'm thinking that they're at this crossroads of not knowing, do I tell the truth or do I let things remain? I don't know why you would be letting things remain really unfair. Now, maybe it's that they think Leo did them wrong. Do I let Leo continue to think poorly of me? Or do I bring them in and give them the knowledge? Let's see. What's the justice about? 10 of Pentacles. Give me another on that. What is it that they're thinking about? With the 10 of Pentacles flying back home. Page of Cups. 7 of Wands. There's this element of, if it's the difference between do I tell the truth or do I let things remain unfair, letting things remain unfair, letting what? Leo, I don't understand why they would leave things unfair. Is it to say, I don't want to disrupt Leo's happy home. I know they've moved on without me. I don't want to come in and give them an apology because it might, disrupt them. So it'd be better to just let them think poorly of me, maybe, even though it's not fair that they think that of me. Maybe I should just let it be what it is. What about the King of Swords side of this? Or do I tell the truth? Let me change decks on that, just because I feel like I'm mind boggled over this one. Tell me about if they're trying to decide, do I tell the truth? We have the Temperance card here, Sag energy. We have the Three of Cups. We have a Queen of Swords. Well, that ain't Leo. And we have the Empress. Or do I tell the truth and bring balance into this? But the truth seems to be about a third party. This is a third party with masks being worn. It might actually be that, are they thinking about telling the truth to, look, they seem to be in a commitment, but that's not who they think their Empress is. They think that Leo is their Empress. They're in a marriage. So are they thinking about telling the truth that they're in love with Leo? To finally reveal that, to finally go ahead and admit it and acknowledge it, that they've been in love with Leo, that Leo is the person they want to be with. This almost feels like they're thinking about telling the truth to unburden their own heart, to tell this to the Queen of Swords. The truth is, I'm in love with Leo. Leo is the person I want as my Empress. Is that correct? Tell me more about that. Eight of Cups, yeah, and I want to leave and go. So they're at a crossroads right now. They're thinking about Leo, but they're thinking about either leave Leo alone, let Leo move on with a happy life without me. Maybe at minimum, say I'm sorry to Leo, but I wish you well, Leo, and never tell Leo the truth that they wanted to be with Leo. But if they're not going to leave this other connection, then there's definitely no point in them reaching out. But they seem to be at a crossroads. Do I tell? They're in a King of Swords to a Queen of Swords relationship. And if they're on the cusp of saying, do I break away from this relationship and then move toward Leo? I think that's the only choice they would have if they want to come toward Leo. What are they thinking just in regards to Leo? What's going through their head? The Messenger of Swords and the Hanged Man in the reverse. They've reached this point where they can't bear like spying from a distance anymore. They've reached a point where something's got to break, something's got to give. No more of this in limbo land. It's time, even though they've been obviously at the crossroads for a long time. But what are they really thinking? Almost thinking also that Leo somehow knows like time's up. And this is it. This is a departure point. Leo is either going to be out of their reach, out of their league for all of eternity after this, or there's a decision that is coming up. You know, Year of the Snake is coming up next year, and we have the Serpent here. I can't help but say, God, once again, I mean, we're at the Two of Swords this time instead of the Two of Wands. They're thinking Leo doesn't know. But at the same time, they know something here. They've watched Leo or they've spied on Leo, and it ain't cutting it anymore. There's something where they think, it's weird because it's almost like they think Leo kind of knows intuitively that there's something different going on in their world, like Leo's world, but they also think Leo doesn't know what's going on in the King of Swords thinks Leo doesn't know what's going on in the King of Swords world. Leo's not privy to that because they have blocked Leo out. But I also kind of think that Leo has blocked that King of Swords out. And Leo may not know that the King of Swords continues to spy. We have the King of Swords in the reverse. Leo has blocked them because they say, I know Leo thinks that I'm they're karmic. I know that Leo has done their best to get over me and forget about me. I know Leo thinks that of me. What I think about Leo is that I spy on Leo anyway, and I know that I absolutely have got to make a move at this point in time, even though I know Leo thinks really poorly of me. So that's where they're at. They need to go ahead and make a decision about what they're going to do. Whatever they're going to do, this is it. They're going to pick a lane and they're going to stay in it. And this is almost like, do you stay here or do you go to Leo? I know this is more like an as above, so below. That's not how I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at it like they either stay right where they are and that's it. They can never access Leo again, or they need to go and try to move toward Leo. And they know this. They know this intuitively. They know, but are they going to follow like their head or their heart? I suppose. This all looks really, they're thinking about this, but the time has come to stop thinking and do now. The time is here. They actually have to take action. It seems like they have to take action before the Year of the Snake, just because of that Hanged Man card being in the reverse. This is it. Time's up. I'm not sure why there's this internal clock, but they know something has shifted. They know, maybe they've observed that there's a difference in Leo. Maybe they can see Leo is really happy again. Maybe they can see Leo is looking forward to, as they spy, they see something is shifting in Leo, something is different. And they're like, Leo's getting over me. Leo doesn't want anything to do with me. If I'm going to have any chance to maybe change Leo's mind, it's kind of a now or never on this. It is now or never. Final message on that for them. Four of Pentacles, they're still holding back. They're still holding on to Leo as well, but also holding back. But you notice how things are getting more and more precarious, right? How long can you stay in this pose? Up on your toes in plie position. How long? Their hammies are going to start to like quiver. Their gastrocs are going to be quivering. Their feet are going to start to, hurt, they're going to suddenly collapse. They can't hold this together much longer. They can't hold back much longer. I don't know what that means. It just means that, like I said, that something's got to give. This looks like they're going to be sending a message of passion to Leo. This looks like, with a hope and a prayer. There has something to do with the alignment of the sun and the moon. It has to be on a special day. I feel like they're going to like pray, even if they're not the praying kind. They're going to sit down for a minute and they're going to send a prayer, and then they're going to take action. And it has something to do with a certain day of alignment. I don't know if it's going to be an important day in Leo's life, perhaps, or if it's going to be an important day, like celestially speaking, but they're going to send a little prayer and then they're going to send a little message. Let's just turn our attention only to Leo, and unconnected to this, let's just ask what action might be in Leo's best interest to take at this point in time for their greatest and highest good, not even in regards to this person. We have got a Queen of Cups, and we've got the Temperance card. It is all about like love one's life, love one's life, emit, happiness, love, emotion, find things that are satisfying, find internal balance, external balance, be at peace, connect to the divine, connect to one's higher guidance. I don't know if Leo has like, I don't know if wearing pinks and purple and like spiritual colors and colors of love are going to be important. I don't know if somebody has a necklace that is the Egyptian Ankh, but something about like connecting to life force energy, connecting to the energy of love, the energy of peace, anything that Leo can do that will bring peace, love, light, and energy, good, positive, balanced energy flow into their life. Sometimes, the Temperance angel is about giving and receiving. So Leo maybe needs to enjoy reciprocity right now. If they're going to give love and good vibes and good energy to people they care about, they should also allow people to gift them things in return. Sorry, I don't sneeze pretty. We've got a 7 of wands here as well, but it's in the reverse. It is about relaxing and reducing any kind of obstacles. And we can see this guy's like hanging on, but that's where he's talking to his, sorry, I'm going to sneeze again. That's where he's most able to speak to his guides. This says Leo doesn't have to have difficulty to be able to talk to their guides. In fact, if anything, they maybe need to like sit down, have a little session of relaxation and connect to their guides. I'm going to bounce out of here before I have a sneezing attack, a full-blown one. Sorry, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me.